2027 Kia Telluride X-Pro bigger, bolder, and built to flex. This right here is the 2027 Kia Telluride, and yes, you heard that right. Kia skipped 2026 entirely and jumped straight into 2027. Why wait when you can make a statement? This next generation SUV hits the streets in early 2026, but it's already wearing that 2027 badge with confidence. And honestly, after one look, it's easy to see why. The Telluride has always been that perfect SUV sweet spot, family-friendly, road trip ready, and stylish enough to look good doing any of it. But now it's bigger, bolder, and far more stylish. It's like Kia sent the old Telluride to the gym and told it to bulk up and come back stronger than ever. Let's start at the front because that grille is impossible to miss. It isn't just large, it dominates the entire front end like it owns the road. The X-Pro trim takes that presence even further. The tow hooks tucked into the lower bumper make it clear this isn't just a multi-crawler. The long vertical daytime running lights stretch farther than before, making the SUV look wider and more planted. The headlights are sleek, thin strips of light that give the front a clean, futuristic stare. Kia stretched the wheelbase by 2.7 inches and increased the overall length by 2.3 inches, putting it right in line with the Hyundai Palisade, its corporate cousin. That extra size doesn't just improve interior space, it gives the whole vehicle a stronger, more athletic stance. Along the sides, a bold character line cuts through the body and gently fades toward the back, adding a sense of motion, even when standing still. The designer said every car should have one element that feels a little uncomfortable, something that pushes the limits. On the Telluride, that line isn't but. What might look odd in photos looks fantastic in person. The X-Pro package adds rugged side sills and a set of Continental cross-contact of 5560 Roan 8 tires about 30 inches tall in off-road terms. That's serious tire size for a family SUV. The stance is muscular, confident, and tall enough to make you believe it's ready for gravel or mild trails. Toward the rear, the D-pillar design blends smoothly into the tailgate, giving the SUV a clean, continuous shape that feels upscaled, almost like something from a premium European brand. At the back, the vertical taillights echo the front running lights, creating a signature look that's easy to recognize at night. The tailgate looks like it could split like a Range Rover's, but it's actually a regular liftgate with a more refined design. And speaking of Range Rover, the silhouette definitely hints at that luxury style, which just shows how ambitious Kia's design team really is. Open the back and you're met with a massive amount of space. Kia hasn't released cargo numbers yet, but it looks to be right on par with the Palisade, and possibly a bit roomier than the outgoing Telluride. There's plenty of room for a week's worth of luggage, camping gear, or a big Costco haul. The load floor is flat, the seat folding mechanism feels solid, and the power liftgate closes with a quiet, premium motion. There's even under storage for smaller items like cables, first aid kits, or whatever random things you keep in your car. Inside, it feels like stepping into a boutique hotel lobby that happens to move. The dashboard wraps gently around the driver in a way that feels focused but never cramped. The controls are clean, minimal, and not buried in screens. Still real physical buttons for the climate system, each with a satisfying click. A haptic feedback strip in the center console adds a modern touch without being gimmicky. The steering wheel feels sturdy and slightly chunkier than before, with well-placed controls for audio, cruise, and driver assistance features. The center console has deep cup holders, a sliding storage bin, and multiple USB-C ports thoughtfully placed throughout the cabin. At night, the soft ambient lighting glows under the trim, subtle, stylish, and never distracting. The seats are extremely comfortable, with perfect bolstering and plush padding wrapped in soft leather that actually feels premium. Long road trip, no problem. You could sit in this cabin all day and still feel good when you get out. Kia's latest infotainment system runs across twin wide screens with crisp graphics and quick response times. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and voice controls are all included. The digital cluster transitions smoothly between drive modes, and the center screen keeps navigation, audio, and vehicle data clear and easy to read. Safety features include lane keeping, assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot cameras, a 360-degree monitor, and probably a few new features that will debut at the LA Auto Show. The tech feels helpful, not intrusive. Move to the second row and the premium feel continues. Legroom is generous enough to stretch out comfortably. Higher trims offer reclining captain's chairs that slide easily. Every surface feels upscale, with no cheap plastics hiding anywhere. Rear passengers get their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and door-mounted cup holders. Even the door handles feel solid and well-engineered. It's the kind of second row that makes passengers actually enjoy long rides. In the third row, Kia once again beats many competitors. Getting in is simple thanks to an easy one-hand slide function. Once seated, the space is perfectly usable. Adults under 6 feet will be fine for shorter trips, and it's ideal for kids. There are cup holders, USB ports, and air vents back there, and the large windows keep the area feeling open instead of cramped. Kia hasn't revealed all the mechanical details yet, but the V6 from the previous model is expected to return, possibly tuned for better efficiency. There are rumors about mild hybrid assistance and maybe even a plug-in hybrid coming later. The X-Pro's added capability suggests the suspension is beefier, ready for light off-road use and rough urban pavement without shaking you around. Expect the typical smooth, quiet ride Kia is known for, with more confidence and stability thanks to the longer wheelbase. The all-wheel drive system is smarter and quicker to react to changes in traction. Towing capacity should increase as well, thanks to the upgraded frame and dimensions. Overall, the 2027 Kia Telluride X-Pro feels less like an upgrade and more like a graduation. Everything about it is intentional. The bold design, the refined interior, the quiet confidence. It blends Range Rover-like style, Toyota-like reliability, energy, and American-sized space. The X-Pro badge adds weekend adventure credibility without sacrificing comfort. Final pricing and full powertrain details will arrive at the LA Auto Show. But even now, it's clear that Kia isn't just keeping up with the competition, it's setting the pace. The Telluride used to be the underdog. Now it's become the benchmark. Whether you're cruising downtown or heading into the mountains for a family trip, this SUV brings comfort, style, and real-world practicality in a way that's hard not to appreciate. Call it bold, call it brave, or just call it smart. The 2027 Telluride X-Pro proves that Kia isn't chasing the big names anymore. It's becoming one of them,